"Sorry mate, I didn't see you." Those words are often heard after a driver has pulled out in front of another road user. In most cases, the driver will have looked, but was fooled into thinking the road was clear because of the way our eyes and brain see things when we turn our heads. As we move our heads from side to side, our eyes send snapshots to our brain at intervals, in much the same way as a video camera records frames. Our brain then merges the snapshots, called fixations, into what we think is a continuous sweep. But that is an illusion. Between the fixations, there are blind spots, called saccades. If another road user happens to fall within one of these blind spots, they will not be seen. This is known as saccadic masking. The faster we move our heads, the shorter the fixations and the longer the saccades will be. So the risk of not seeing another road user increases, especially if they're a cyclist, motorcyclist, or pedestrian. To overcome this, drivers need to adopt a different approach when checking if the road is clear. Instead of continuous head movement, a driver should pause for a fraction of a second to focus on at least 3 points when looking to the left and right to check close, middle, and long distance. With practice, this can be achieved quickly and will overcome the normal limitations of the eyes and brain. It's also advisable to look to the left and right at least twice. If everyone put this simple advice into practice, up to a quarter of all road accidents could be avoided. This would be a major boost for road safety.
Downstairs, one of Peter's colleagues, Tim Smith, lets me loose on his eye tracking machine.
We use an infrared camera. What you can see immediately is it's found these blue spots, which are your pupils.
First up, Tim shows me my normal eye movements.
This pink spot is where you were looking. Now, as I play it, you'll see how rapidly it shifts around the scene.
Wow, it's amazing. I mean, it's really sort of jumping around.
You move your eyes a lot more frequently than you ever realise. For instance, you're making these very rapid movements of your eyes called Saccadic Eye Movements, about 3 to 5 times every second.
So the eye's taking little snapshots as it sort of darts about and then sort of stitching it together to create a whole picture, is that right?
Yeah.
So when a magician's doing a trick, he's making you look here, but you can't see what's going on here.
Yeah, that's true.
And what Tim shows me next is really surprising. Every time our eyes saccade or make those little jumps, our vision actually briefly shuts down. That means Tim can make things disappear without me noticing.
Now, whenever you detect a change, I want you to press the spacebar again.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm ready
you ready?
to go. Yep.
Let's go. But look all around the scene, Dallas.
You can see the top of the block of flats disappear, but I can't.
You haven't noticed any changes?
No. I just saw a change. See, the woman was there.
Tim's computer is tracking my eye movements, and it only makes a change when I'm effectively blind, because my eyes are moving from one part of the picture to another. That's why you can see the changes, but I can't.
How many changes do you think you saw?
3.
Well, let's have a look. So this is what the scene looked like at the end.
Yeah.
And this is what it looked like at the beginning. The tower block disappeared. The man appeared. The man and the little boy turned into a woman.
That was it for me.
So there was maybe 3 changes. But did you notice the bus disappear?
No. I did not notice the bus disappear.
Did you notice the barriers change colour?
Not even remotely.
Did you notice the bike disappear?
No.
Or the branch?
No.
Or the top of this tower block?
No. Oh, I'm rubbish.
But I have learnt why I can do magic tricks. I'm exploiting the very way our eyes move and how we piece together what we see. The science of magic is revealed by the magic of science.
Only recently have we had the technology to do the kind of experiments that you're experiencing today, so that we can start to understand how we actually see the world and how we stitch it all together to give us this general experience of this kind of constant, coherent, real world.
Think of a card. Any card. Got it?
Yeah.
7 of spades.
3 of spades.